Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. It's a night session. Whoa! Are you guys pumped for this one? I'm pumped, can you tell? Oh man, we're getting psyched here. Let's do it. Let's go to the chair now. I'll see you there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I still haven't gotten my shower fixed. Oh, we're taking cold showers like twice a day right now. I just got out of one. And you know what? I was gearing up for it. I was kind of dreading it. And then I got in and I was like, I'm used to this. It wasn't even shocking anymore. I think I'm officially desensitized to cold showers. And I honestly am fine with it. It's actually kind of nice. They're refreshing. Even if you're cold going into them, they somehow make you less cold. Like when you leave the shower again, it's like the air is warmer than you remember. So I feel good. I feel pretty good right now. I feel alert and awake and ready to do what we're going to be doing today. So let's talk about what we're going to do today. We're going to practice the Morel Sonatina. Of course, that is the meaning of my life, or so it seems if you've been watching. We're probably not going to work on anything new, mainly just going to try to bang out the second movement as usual. It's also Sunday night. I'm not out for blood in this practice session. I'm just kind of showing up again. I'm just going to do what I can. That's enough. I might start looking at some new stuff. Might do a bit of sight reading. We'll see how I feel. Probably not, though. I already sight read today. So let's start with the computer stuff first, just to see what's going on. I think we're due for a Milos. I wonder what the title of this video is going to be. Something about how hot Milos is, I'm sure. Oh, you know what? I feel like I need to briefly talk about this. You know, I won't even look at the comments, but there have been some comparisons between Marcin Dilla. I need to do a poll to how to pronounce Marcin's name. I don't know his last name. It starts with a D. And Milos. And I don't know if that's Milos's first or last name. I just know him as Milos. Because I've just been comparing their superficial looks, which is kind of on brand with this channel. We're pretty superficial. We don't do any deep dives. But you guys have been like actually comparing their playing, and apparently Marcin, you guys like him a little bit more. I think you're all jealous. So, you know, that's my opinion. Deal with it. That being said, let's go take a look at Milos's face now, shall we? Alright, back to the old grind, guys. Time to get back to this. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just uploading a video on my YouTube channel. Confronting my demons, that's a pretty crazy one. Sorry about that one, guys. That one was weird. Oh, look, John Yang is doing live. There he is. It's been a while, Milos. Oh, you remember this? This is when he was playing over his teacher here. I should have worn my white shirt. Dang, I'm wearing my orange shirt. Like a fool.
Always wanted to challenge myself with was to take a couple of months and come here.
Dude, I wanted to challenge myself by like traveling.
Study with a flamenco teacher and...
Straight up blasphemy, man. Alright, fair enough. That's what you want to do?
It's a very, very different style of guitar playing. It's very free. It is completely uninhibited.
Yeah, okay. Sure. It's a little too uninhibited. It's a little too noisy for my tastes. Any flamenco people in the audience tonight? What's up, guys?
It's very exciting to be able to hit the wood. The aesthetic of the sound is the first thing which is very, very different. Because the sound aesthetic on the classical, we always aim to produce the most beautiful sound.
Yeah, unlike your genre. Where what do you guys do? You just try to be like noisy and loud? I've said this before, always sacrifice volume for tone. That's generally a good idea.
The most clean sound, the most sophisticated interpretation of a piece. And I think that sometimes we are very limited by this. For example, I would never do this. If I play this in a concert, they will be like, woo! Because it's not in the style. It's a very different aesthetic. But in the flamenco, this is actually... It's actually part of the style to have the... all of this.
Yeah, dude. The buzz, bro. Heck yeah. We love the buzz. Buzzy bees, everybody. Where is he going? What kind of shop do you think this is? Where do you think Milos goes in Granada? Just like a... I'm not including that. Guitar Rero. Guitar Rero. Just gonna saunter on down to the Guitar Rero.
Do you have a way to make guitar very closely similar to each other, or is every guitar like a different person?
Bueno, se hace, cada uno tiene una idea. Y entonces, dentro de tu...
Dude, Milos is like, what? What did you just say to me? And there's no subtitles. God. Can somebody translate in the comments? Oh.
Una guitarra, pero...
Okay, now it's there. Every guitar is different. Unlike people. People are all the same. You meet one, you meet them all. Each one starts with an idea and develops and becomes something unique. You know, like that guitar versus that guitar. They're like children. Maybe your guitars are. My guitar is a man. I don't know. Being stupid. You can have twins, and even though in most aspects they're identical, there are subtle differences.
Do you play?
No,
No?
It's like, how do you You think I'd play this crap? No, you idiots just buy them. I don't play them.
I think guitar makers and instrument makers, they're like alchemists because they create
Because they aren't real.
something which is alive and very organic out of something which is very material.
Hey, what piece is that? Do you guys know what piece that is? Post in the comments. Milos, classical guitar hero. Yeah, he sure is. God, look at that profile, bro. It's a jawline you can eat off of right there. So clean. I'm sorry. I think I talked a little bit in the beginning, so we'll keep this one like real short. We watch Milos talk to a guy. You know, there'll be another Milos episode soon, I'm sure. But I'm gonna get to practicing, which... let me take you to the piano bench really quick, and we'll talk about it. Yeah, you know, like, do I super feel like practicing right now? No. Kind of just feel like laying down after that cold shower. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to put in some time. I'm mainly going to focus on movement too. I'm going to start with that actually. Maybe a bit of scales first. Maybe I'll look at the other movements. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to start with scales and then do movement two because I still need to get used to reading that in E standard because I've been reading that in drop D this whole time because I'm stubborn, but I'm realizing now that it's impossible. It's not impossible until one of the very last measures where there's a chord where it's like, this just ain't happening. So we're just going to work on that. All right. I will see you on the other side. I think I'm done. You might have noticed I had my headphones in for a lot of that because I was watching TV while I was practicing. I usually don't do that. That's like a desperate measure. Alright, well, let me bring you closer. Yeah. Well, you know the deal. I've been working on Morel Movement 2. I've been trying to get used to playing it with a new tuning, so that's a little awkward. So I'm not gonna play, like, all of it or anything. I might not even get to the really new stuff. I might just play some old stuff. But of course, it'll be different. It won't be as smooth as usual because the tuning is different. Strap in. do the fast part. Whatever. Alright. I kind of flubbed that, but that is to be expected. You're watching Sore Hands. I flub stuff. Okay, that wraps up for today. That was primarily what I worked on. The other two movements are actually feeling pretty comfy. They're getting better. It feels like I don't improve on them just like day to day, but I can tell from like a month ago or a month or two ago, it's just the errors are just getting less and less. And that's really what we want with something like that. I'm gonna learn the second movement. Once I get that learned and like memorized and all that, I'm just gonna keep working on that Sonatina and then maybe move on to a new one. I might try learning some smaller pieces on the side. All right, well, I think we can wrap this one up here. So, unless there's anything else we need to say, is there anything you want to tell me? No? All right. Cool. Well, I think I'm good. Let's wrap it up. Hey, well, you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like and all that stuff. Want some guitar lessons? I'll teach you how to play guitar. Just let me know. Send me an email. We'll work that out. And of course, if you have a question about anything, feel free to ask it. I spend entire episodes answering comment questions. Oh, and usually we do a daily listening. We didn't do one today. The last one was kind of long. If they're long, I'll skip it the next day. I feel like that's fair. All right. Well, cool. Anything else? I think we're good. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.